Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Got a filter clean to do today. I did put some cloverleaf blanket weed answer or blanket answer, whatever they call it, into the pond last week. That's near enough gone out of the pond now. Strangely enough, usually when I use that stuff, if I put the filters on, put the pumps on straight away, it clears the water so quickly it's unreal. But I didn't do that this time. I actually left the pumps off for an hour or two, and I let the cloverleaf settle into the pond, and it's taken a lot longer to clear it out of the pond, which would spin you around and I'll show you. Right, I don't know if you can pick up the white stuff that's around the pond, but it does go all the way around. I've got the water feature up and running. I think I showed you that in the last video, and we've got a calla lily down there in that pot, and we did have it indoors but it wasn't doing very well, so we've brought it out and I've put it in the edge of the pond, and we'll see whether it picks up. It might not. We've got the little skimmer down there. A lot of people moan about these skimmers, but this one does work, and you can see all the crap on the top of it. It's got leftover food from this morning's feed and loads of bits off the tree where you've got this, like the stems and stalks off of the flowers. Because of course when I uncovered the pond, the next few days after that we had really high winds, and it blew all the petals off the tree and just smothered the pond. Pretty typical, but yeah, it's looking okay at the moment. So I've got a filter clean to do in a minute, so I'll get on with that, get these filters cleaned. The old pre-filter thing down there, you can see it down there, where is it there? That's collecting loads of stuff, so I'll have to empty that and redo that again. But it's doing okay. It's been a week since I've cleaned the filters, so they are a bit dirty. Not too bad though. Yeah, it's doing alright at the moment. The old jet sprays are working well. I haven't put the fence up over there like I do normally. That jet spray there, I don't know whether the angle is just slightly different or not, but it's working really well. So anything comes up to the fence up this end, up over here, it sees it and starts spraying, so it's giving good coverage at the moment. I do like my tree of life sitting over there. It looks really good. It's nice to actually have it up on the fence now. Yeah, pretty good. Right, I'm going to crack on and get these filters going. I might come back to you in a moment once I've got them running. So, see you in a second. Just thought it might be worthwhile showing you the state of those. That's the first boil. I haven't emptied it yet. You can see like it's all milky. Well, that's the clover leaf. Hopefully it's been in there long enough to actually do the job and kill off the algae. It hasn't at the moment, although we have reduced it a little bit. There's still algae in the pond. Blanket weed, I should say, not algae. Yeah, it's still blanket weed in the pond around the edges. And the moss is still there. So yeah, I thought it was worth seeing anyhow. See how good a job those upflows really do. Right, let's carry on with this. Dump that out and redo it. Back to you in a moment. Yeah, I just came round to have a look at the goldfish, and I thought you might be interested to see this. But look at how clear that water is. Yeah, okay, they're not getting a great deal of food at the moment because this little tank isn't heated, so the temperatures have been dropping quite low, so I've not been feeding them. But really I'm impressed with how clear that water is. I'm going to give them a little drop of food now, because that old sun's been shining on it for quite a while, so the water should have come up in temperature a little bit, so I will give them a bit of food. They have had food, I'm just not giving them very much at the moment where the water's still quite cold. So, and as per normal, all the fish have run away and swimming up the other end away from me. They do like to stay away, and they're doing really well in there. Still haven't found a home for them, so yeah, if anyone wants them, by all means, free to a good home, as they say. Yeah, just really I'm impressed with how clear that water is. So it just shows you, if you want nice clear water, don't feed them. Yeah. Well, that's the filters all finished. Pond's all back up and running. I've just adjusted the heater, put that back up to 13.5. It was down at 13, so it was running between 12 and a half and 13. Now it'll run between 13 and 13 and a half. I'll start bringing this temperature up a bit. Hopefully we can get rid of some of this carp pox that I've got. As you said on previous videos, the carp pox was introduced by a couple of fish that I got. Can't blame the person who I got them from, because it's one of them things with carp pox, you don't know you're going to get it until you get it. And you don't know the fish have got it until it comes out. So yeah, hopefully we'll get rid of that. I am hoping it is just carp pox and nothing else. It's what it looks like. Well, one of the fish has got it quite severely at the moment. I've added some more Virkon into the water. I'm not one of these people that use Virkon all the time, but I do like to use a little bit of it when we're coming out of winter to try and clear up any of the bad bacteria or bacteria that's built up in the pond over the winter. So yeah, put the Virkon in, gave them some mealworm, which they've scoffed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything should be hunky-dory in there. I want to get this ozone generator sorted out this year and get that on the pond. But I'm not sure where to fit it at the moment. I don't know if I've got room in the cabinet for the upflows, whether I can get it in there, or whether I've got to build another cabinet for it. There might be room. I mean, I don't know how big it is. I haven't got it out here at the moment, but if we look at this here, so we've got some space here in front of this, or we've got space at the back behind the two upflows that I could run it. So all I've got to do is get a pipe, an air pipe in, and then air pipe back out again, and take it out, and I'll probably put it to the retro bottom drain that's in the pond for the time being. I was going to do a what do you call it? Hang on a second. Yeah, I was saying with the ozone generator, I was thinking about building a diffractionator and using it in that, but again, I've got lack of room. I'd probably have to build another cabinet to house that, and at the moment I just haven't got the funds to do anything like that. I've still got to get the wood to do this arch and redo this arch, so that'll probably be in July when I get 2 weeks off. So I'll probably get that done. I've also got to repair my shed or move it, whatever I'm going to do. that's another thing that's going to take quite a bit of money. And if ever I get enough money, I want to build a new pond. But it's looking doubtful for this year. I just haven't got the money for it. So it's been quite a nice day today. Still a bit chilly, but quite nice, bright and sunny. A little bit of rain this morning, and we had rain overnight, so everything was a bit wet this morning. But it's been quite nice this afternoon. We've got a bit of blue sky up there. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the blue sky. Not always easy to see it on these little cameras. So yeah, I've got a new little bonsai tree that I got from Will's Koi. Is it Will's Koi and Bonsai's channel now? Can't remember. I'll have a look. I'll link it somewhere up here. Somewhere up here, wherever it is. But I'll link his channel up there and you can have a look. Or I'll put it in the description below. Yeah, I've got a bonsai tree from Will that I got on the auction that he did. Really pleased with it. Looks really good. So if I get a chance, I'll do you a little video which I'll fit in here. Yeah, so that's about it. Really, work's going okay. Had a long shift on Friday, had to cover half the morning shift, so I didn't have the instructors. So yeah, had to cover that. Did a 12-hour shift, and when you're not used to doing them, boy does it knock you out. I mean, it's only sort of 6 months ago, isn't it, that I was doing 12-hour shifts, 11-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts, whatever. Driving in service, but it's a different kettle of fish when you're actually instructing someone. Yeah, so it's quite tiring doing the 12-hour shift. So anyhow, I'm going to stop waffling for now. I know it's probably not too long, this video, but hopefully long enough that you'll get an update what I'm doing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.